sex until they die, okay? And so when you're not having sex because you're not erecting, that's an issue, a medical issue. Please have it looked at. Don't assume it is old age. It's not, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to Ronji Health Peeps. This is your girl Ronji, and today this is going to be a very short episode because we are simply answering a few questions that have come onto my DM. I understand sometimes I do a content that is somehow private in nature, and a lot of people wouldn't like to ask these questions publicly, okay? And so when you come to my DM, it's my responsibility to get back to you. And I understand also that you're not just asking for yourself. Some of these questions are the ones that have been asked more than 1 or 2 times. And so I understand it's a concern not only for the one who asked, but for a lot of people out there. That's why I want to make it an episode just to answer and address them if I can, okay? All right, thank you so much for joining me once again. And in case you're wondering what I'm holding on my hand, this is a glass of ginger lemon concoction water, which I love taking before meals. And it's been working for my tummy, okay? And speaking of tummy, the first question is about tummy. So let me lay out the 3 questions that I'm going to address on this episode so that you decide if they interest you. You might stay up to the end of the episode. If they don't, not a big deal. We'll meet on another episode, okay? The first question I'm going to address is about belly fat. Somebody is asking how to reduce belly fat. The second question is about premature ejaculation. We've talked about this when we were speaking about, low libido. It came up and somebody is concerned about it. The third question is about erectile dysfunction. And so let's go right ahead into it without wasting any of your time. The first question says, hello, I want to lose belly fat, but sasa carbohydrates ndio main food, nifanye aje? Yes, carbohydrates ndio main food, na ndio main food zenye zinatupatia nguvu. You don't want to cut off carbohydrates altogether. When it comes to belly fat, I've shared a lot of videos on weight loss, okay? Probably a majority of people who have subscribed to this channel came in because of weight loss issues. And so go ahead and check out the videos. But to answer your question, when you're looking to lose belly fat, you are looking at reducing the portion of carbohydrates that you're taking, because carbs have got a lot of sugar. Whether it is wholesome meal or it is, refined carbohydrate, they contain lots of sugar. And what the body does when you ingest in a lot of food, the extra sugar that is going to be ingested in your body is going to be turned into fats and stored mainly within your tummy area. And so if you want to, have a flat tummy, if you want to lose some belly fat, you want to check on your portions when it comes to carbohydrates. You want to consume only those that are with fiber. You don't want to do anything refined that is going to help, because fiber helps in cleaning up the system, and so that's an advantage you want to pick onto. Another thing, when it comes to losing belly fat, you want to check on your drinks. Avoid any sugary drinks, avoid sugar completely. Take lots of water. You can do infused water like I'm doing this, ginger lemon water, which is very good and healthy at the same time. You don't have to do it. You can do other waters. You can do your green tea. You can do your, lemon water. You can do any other kind of healthy drink. Just make sure it does not have sugar in it, okay? And that is going to sort you when it comes to belly fat. If you have more questions, let me know. I hope I've answered that. I want to be as precise as possible. Question number 2 is about premature ejaculation, okay? Okay, the question says, what can someone do about premature ejaculation? Now, this is when the sperms leave your organ without plan, okay? You are intending for them to stay in for a longer time. You are intending to use them later, and then zinachomoka tu, huko umejitayarisha, huko umeshazipatia ruhusa zichomoke. They somehow disappoint you, and probably disappoint your partner too. Now, this is a very common thing, okay? When I say it's common, it means it shouldn't worry you a lot. It happens to a lot of people, and usually it's because of anxiety. Okay, when you're anxious about your performance, maybe you've met a new partner and you are thinking, atajudge game yangu aje, it might happen, okay? When you're anxious about, something is stressing you up, you want to get involved in an intercourse, yet there are a lot of things in your mind. You're thinking, nitatoa wapi rent, nitatoa wapi school fees, pesa ya food, blah, 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 blah. That can happen. That can lead to premature ejaculation. Another thing that can cause anxiety is, when you've taken a break for too long. And this happens even in marriages, okay? Mumeulizana 1, 2, 3 things, which has led to a disagreement. And then you realize it's been 1 week, it's been 2 weeks, you guys have not been intimate. When you come back, when you finally gather yourselves together and come back to have an intimate session, these kind of things can happen, okay? And so let it not worry you. If it happens once in a while, give yourself enough time, go back to, relax. Take time, focus when you are on it. Just think about it and nothing else. Think about what you want to do. Engage your mind into it. We said it starts with the mind before it goes down to the organs. So engage yourself fully before the act and even during the act to avoid these sorts of issues like premature ejaculation, okay? And when it happens, relax. It's not a big deal. Take your time. It's not the end of the world. It's gonna come back again. In fact, if it is your partner, somebody you are used to, joke about it. Make a joke about it. Laugh about it. Make your partner relaxed about it. Don't make them feel like a failure. Just give them enough time, and who knows, they might surprise you the next time they are on, okay? So this is very common. It shouldn't worry you. If it happens to a lot of men. It is a common thing that happens during sex. All right, third question is about, this one I found a little bit complicated. I'm going to say something about it, but I'm going to promise to bring a doctor in so that we can discuss this in depth, okay? This is the question. Need your help. My thing doesn't erect. By thing, I'm assuming he's speaking about his organ, his male sexual organ, if I'm going to use a good language. Need your help. My thing doesn't erect nowadays, even if I see a beautiful lady kama kitambo. What could be the reason? Whew. Let me take my lemon ginger as I take a break on this, okay? Now, there are two issues here. You say your organ doesn't erect even when you see a beautiful lady like it used to do kitambo. So I'm ruling out low libido, number one, because the interest is there. When you recognize that somebody has passed you and they are looking somehow hot, it means your interest in sexual matters is there. And so I'm going to rule out low libido for this guy. What I'm going to suggest that it is, or what I'm thinking that it is, which we will confirm with the doctor together, is an erectile dysfunction. This is whereby you are not able to get an erection. And when you do, it is a very weak erection. It is not a strong enough erection to help you engage in an intercourse. Now, if this is the case, I'm going to advise you seek medical treatment. It could be either due to some psychological issues like stress and depression, like we've said, but also it could be due to medical issues. You know, when we are talking about erection, we are talking about the blood flow into the organ. Sometimes there are vessels that are blocked, and this may cause the blood not to flow towards those areas. I don't know. And if you are going through the same thing as this person, I would advise you to seek medical treatment, seek to see a doctor, sit down with them, give them your medical history. They might want to know some of your other organs, how they are functioning, the levels of, blood and cholesterol in your body and stuff like that. Just have a decent time with your doctor and open up. Remember, we've talked about opening up, okay? Usiogope, ambia daktari, aisimami. Okay, the interest is there. I recognize this person is beautiful. I admire them. I recognize their beauty, but it does nothing to me in terms of arousing me. And so that is an issue that can be tackled medically. Approach a doctor without fear and have a sit down na muongele hizi story, okay? Anybody should be having sex. It doesn't matter your age. We've said this before, that at a certain age, you might not erect as quick or as fast as you used to when you were younger. But still, with that said, that does not mean that you are not supposed to erect at all. Men can have sex until they die, okay? And so when you're not having sex because you're not erecting, that's an issue, a medical issue. Please have it looked at. Don't assume it is old age. It's not, okay? No, it's not. People have made women pregnant at 90, at 95, and I guess even at 100 it can happen, okay? And so it's not an issue about old age. Go get checked, and I promise if I get a doctor who is willing and they have enough time, they'll come in here and shed some more light on erectile dysfunction issues. So stick around, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and we are going to meet on other episodes. Today I was just responding to your questions, and if there's any other questions you wish to ask, go ahead and do so in the comment section, and let me know what you think about today's questions, okay? They were quite simple, and the one that I didn't tackle well, we are going to look at it in depth with a professional doctor so that we give you fully and factual information that can actually help you. It's been a pleasure as usual. Talk to me in the comment section. Let me know what you think about today's episode. Go ahead and share it with somebody whom it could benefit. And it's always a blessing speaking to you guys. You know that already. This is good. Doesn't taste very good, but it is good for health, okay? Until we meet again on another episode, it's been a pleasure and God bless you.